Ladies and gentlemen, Jasmine's going to be talking about Parks and Recreation, a segment on gentrification. Please add on.
All right, so I like to call this Parks and Gentrification. So this is a really cool sitcom, Parks and Rec. I know a lot of people watch it. I watch it religiously. And in like these two specific episodes in season 7, one of them is Grizzlebox and the other one is Save JJ's, like those are the titles. They're basically upgrading Pawnee and lets you know the main character and like most of the cast, pretty much all the cast is white. So like the upgrading Pawnee, Grizzlebox is like a really big company who comes to bring them free Wi-Fi and all this stuff. And they're like, they take this really like bad part of Pawnee. They're like, Grizzle should like create their headquarters here so they can upgrade the whole entire area. And I'm watching this like for the 10th time. And I don't know why it took me so long, but I'm like, wow, you put in people of color in this cast and like you make it an inner city neighborhood. That's gentrification. And I was like, that is a perfect, like this show just shows like the perfect example of like what white privilege is. Because I'm like, literally they're just calling it upgrading, like everyone can still afford to live there. And I'm just like, I'm from the Bronx. And like, I know a lot of us here are from inner city places. And I'm like, and the Bronx is currently getting heavily gentrified to the point where like a lot of my friends can't afford to live there anymore. So like just the episode hit really close to home and I just thought it was really important to talk about, you know, especially in terms of gentrification.
Definitely.
So replacing like Caucasian people in the show with people of color is actually gentrification, right? Is that, I need to understand. Like,
Okay, but then with the show with a mainly white cast, it's just,
You
they
wouldn't
say
know that. You wouldn't pick up on it.
Like they say, they're like, oh, we're just upgrading Pawnee. We're just upgrading Pawnee. Pawnee needs an upgrade. And I'm just like, gentrification. Let's all say the word together.
Gentrification. Okay, moving on to the next hot topic. This is my favorite hot topic. I love all the hot topics, but this is hip hop talk. Remy Ma versus Nicki Minaj.
Yes.
So there's a nuclear battle going on. Drop it. Miss Slay.
Well, if you haven't known that Remy Ma and Fat Joe released an album recently, and right before the album, Nicki and Gucci Mane, they have a single. It's called Make Love. Yes. And in the single, Nicki's like throwing shots basically, but it can. They're saying it's at Remy Ma and Azealia Banks, but honestly, I can't really tell who it's aimed for. Right after that, Remy Ma released her like 6-minute long diss at Nicki Minaj, and it's called Sheether. It's called Sheether. And basically, Ether was a song that Nas had, and you know Nicki always mentions Nas, so I think that's kind of funny how she did that, or whatever the case may be. But what I want to focus on is not the whole argument of like them going back and forth with the diss, because Nicki did not respond after the.
She didn't respond.
She didn't.
Yet.
Yes, she hasn't responded
But she's in a studio, allegedly, doing a diss track for Remy.
I think that either this is for publicity or to like sell albums. But then again, I feel like this might be real.
I don't think
it might be real.
Nope.
Might be real beef. But I don't like how the media always wants to put women against each other. Why can't there be two dope female artists?
Especially in the hip hop industry?
Yeah.
No, I really don't think it's a beef. I think it's more, it's about the bars, not about the money, not about the coins. Nicki should have just do her little thing. Don't throw shots at Remy. Remy was minding her business. She also had something about numbers, selling records, all the way up. It's online. I read it, and it was, you know, Nicki should just know that. I feel
Nicki don't sell records. She sells more records.
Nicki should acknowledge Lil' Kim, Foxy Brown, all the.
I feel like she has acknowledged them, but they just attack her all the time.
It only needs to be said once. You came before me.
You know what?
You have to say
every time she produces something, she doesn't have to do that because.
She needs to close the casket.
No, well then Remy Ma, every time Remy Ma drops a song, she has to acknowledge Nicki Minaj, because Nicki Minaj adds to the new hip-hop
was
culture.
doing what she had to do when you weren't away, and she did acknowledge her. You know what I mean? Like you can't come out and then be like, all right, well I'm back, step down. It don't work like that. She has proven herself as well too.
I'm sure she has.
Both have different style. Nicki Minaj is more pop.
Right.
Remy Ma's a little bit more hardcore.
But when Nicki Minaj first came out, she was rapping and stuff like that. But at the same time, I just feel like, okay, if she probably didn't come out with Gucci with that, Remy was doing her own thing with Fat Joe. She was minding her business, doing her own thing. Nicki started it. If Nicki didn't start, Remy won't go throwing shots.
It's a little deeper than that.
Okay, subliminal messages at each other. Okay,
But then
so
Remy had a whole.
hip-hop is back.
Remy
by
had
the
a
way.
whole
Hip-hop
interview.
is back.
She had a
Hip-hop
whole
is
interview
back.
where she said she didn't want to attack Nicki Minaj because she knew
Remy
how
murdered
how the
her.
hip hop
Remy
industry
went
put
in.
women
Women
against each other, and then she goes
And
after
guess
a
what?
woman.
She went in. She
for
talking
no
about
reason.
people she might have had sex with. That's just going in.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Guess what?
But some people
Social
saying that's just
media is
hip hop.
loving
So
Yeah, it is hip hop.
some people saying that's
Social-
hip hop.
You
It's
know,
the battle of the rappers, the female rappers, and social media is loving it.
I'm not loving
You're
this.
loving it.
It's attention.
I don't love
She's
this.
You know?
I like to see my women together, not against each other. I'm not loving
You
this.
know what?
social media definitely plays a part in it of like, you know,
Definitely.
how you said, Remy Ma, like, I don't want to see woman against woman, but like, when shit goes down.
As close,
I would have
And,
loved
like,
to
you got
hear a
fans egging
song
you
with them
on.
together.
as close
Yeah, that would be cool.
will not lose.
Wait, what was
Will not lose. That's what Remy Ma said at the end. Will not lose.
I didn't even finish hearing it.
Oh, I heard it
I
5 times. I heard it 5 times. I was listening to it.
5 times.
Yes,
Oh,
I like it.
Jesus.
So,
So,
any hip hop battle next time? Just
Nope.
let me know. You know. Don't go
All right.
anywhere. Pitch Slap will be here to perform after the break.